on a scooter. Like, you look kind of corny sometimes being on a scooter.
You see money all around me. I look like I'm the man. Yeah.
Hey you guys, welcome back to another video. It's Hayley Chanel. Today we're gonna be filming a chit chat. Get ready with me. I am currently in LA right now, so we're gonna be getting ready for the day in LA. You guys asked me some questions, so we're gonna be answering those while we get ready. It's just gonna be like a quick get ready with me, just because I don't really do much makeup. I don't know how to do much makeup, and I am not a makeup guru. So yeah, but make sure y'all follow me on Instagram if y'all want to be in the next one to ask me questions. And yeah, let's just get started. So the first thing I'm doing is putting on chapstick. So I'm using this one, and then I'm also using this Vaseline one. I just woke up about an hour ago. You guys might see my mom or dad in the video because we're all in the same hotel room. And even though I told them that I was filming this video early in the morning, they decided that they had to use the restroom, and that, you know, they just always think I'm doing too much. But anyways, so we're gonna start brushing our eyebrows and everything. I did not bring my gel, so water and my brow brush will have to do. So our first question is going to be advice to girls about guys leading them on. And it's actually so funny that this is the first question, because when I tell y'all, I have had such an interesting, funny week. My advice would be, first off, using the Morphe primer, by the way, before we really get started. But my advice would be, if you know you really like somebody and you think that they're leading you on, ask them to be honest with you. Ask them to be honest with you, because that is the best thing that you can do for yourself, and you also teach them things. And what I mean by that is, let's say, you know, you ask somebody, oh my gosh, why is this just leaking out everywhere, wasting my primer? Just ask them to be honest with you. Like, if you really want to pursue something with them, or, you know, like, you feel like, you know, like I said, they're leading you on, just be like, hey, like, you know, are you talking to other people? Do you see this going, you know, somewhere further? Because that is the biggest thing I did for myself, is I feel like just in past years and even past months, past weeks, like, I was, you know, sometimes afraid to just say how I feel just about certain things, and just like not really you know, being straight up and like saying what I actually want to say. And sometimes if you just say what you actually want to say, it'll get you out of so many further situations. Like, for me, some stuff just happened, and like, I feel like if it wouldn't have happened now, then I would have got myself in a deeper hole. So my advice would just be, one, focus on yourself, and don't be too worried about guys, because honestly, guys are a joke, and they don't really produce much for you in this stage of your life. You know, I don't know how old everybody is, but I know a lot of people from my school watch me, and they're all in their 20s and stuff like that. And I just feel like, don't wait on nobody, and don't like think that you need to talk to anybody. And if somebody is leading you on and they tell you straight up, then move on. Don't stay around. Don't continue to ask questions. Don't continue to ask why. Just move on, I'm telling you. But that's really my advice on it, honestly, is just pursue yourself and then pursue others after. The next product I'm going to be using is the Makeup Forever HD Concealer. I'm just going to take a little bit of that, and I'm just going to put it on like some recent marks that I've gotten. I honestly didn't bring everything that I needed to bring as far as makeup and stuff like that. But it's okay. So The next question is, where's your dream place to go and why? My dream place, I would say, to go is Rome, Italy. Just because I am in love with European culture. Like, I love European culture. I love the way that they live, their simple lives, the history, the fashion. And then after that, I would honestly say like maybe like Turks and Caicos or like a Caribbean island, just because I've been wanting to go to a Caribbean island and like go out the country and stuff like that. So I would say that's my answer, just because one, if I was going to like Turks and Caicos, I would be like wanting to be relaxed and just like, you know, just enjoy myself. And I feel like London, because of the fashion and you know, eventually I want to live there and I want to have my own fashion house, and you know, so I would say London or Turks and Caicos for sure. London. I would say Italy, Rome, Italy, or Turks and Caicos. Done covering up some of my marks. I'm going to go in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills foundation in the shade 450C. I love this foundation. I feel like you don't need too much and it works real well. I'm just gonna use literally that much for right now. By the way, this is like a Sephora beauty blender. I need to clean it. And then this is a Morphe little beauty blender. So yeah, we're just gonna like apply this on our face. I'm using my mom's phone, by the way, because I sent the questions to her. But anyways, my friend Jillian, she asked me 2 questions. She said, do you like blueberries munchy? I love blueberries munchy. I love you. We used to call each other blueberries munchy when we used to work together. So that's like our little joke. But I guess her second question is, what's your biggest pet peeve? My biggest pet peeve, I would say my biggest pet peeve is feeling rushed. That's what my biggest pet peeve is knowing I have to be somewhere, and, you know, feeling rushed, feeling like I don't have enough time to get everything done. A lot of people around me know that, like, I be trying to accomplish everything before I go anywhere. Like, if I know that I want to go out, if I know I want to go to a party, if I know I want to go to a game, then I gotta have everything done. I gotta have my homework done. I gotta go to the gym. I gotta have my hair done. I gotta take a shower. I gotta listen to my music. I gotta, you know, pick out my outfit. Like, I'm just that type of person who, like, if I'm going somewhere, then I gotta be able to get everything done that I needed to get done on that day. Like, I don't really have many days where I'm just chilling or, you know, not doing anything. Like, I'm usually doing something every day. So I would say my biggest pet peeve is probably feeling rushed, or honestly too, another thing is being late. And a lot of my friends know that I am working on my time management. That is my biggest goal for the year, is just to stop being late places, because a lot of my friends, you know, Mia, Abby, for the most part, like, they're just very, like, timely people, and I'm just trying to, you know, learn from them, and just, you know, I think it's just a good skill to have. Like, when it comes to, like, big major things, I'm always on time. Like, if I have, like, an interview, or, like, you know, for the most part, I be on time to work. Like, when it comes to things like that, I'm usually, like, on time. But it's more like if I'm going somewhere, if I'm going out, like, I just, you know, don't be on time for real. Like, I don't, you know. So that's my biggest pet peeve. And by the way, you guys, I'm doing my makeup in this mirror. I'm gonna show you guys. This me right here, isn't the view so beautiful? It's a little gloomy outside, but it'll be okay. The next question is main goal after college or biggest lesson learned in college. I would say my main goal after college is to move away from Vegas. That is my biggest goal. I love Vegas. I think that it's fun and, you know, it's good for what it's good for. But I feel like even when I moved there, I knew that it wasn't going to be like a long-term place for me. Like I kind of knew I was just going to go to college there and that was going to be that. So I would say to move. I want to move to Florida, South Florida specifically. Maybe in like, I really want to live in Brickell. Like that's my dream place to live. If you guys don't know what Brickell is, it's like a neighborhood. It's like its own little downtown neighborhood. And I would say just like millionaires live there. Like you definitely have to be living good, making six figures to live there. I actually stayed there for my birthday. If y'all follow me on Instagram, y'all seen them pictures. So I would say Brickell, and I would say the biggest lesson I learned in college is that every day you have yourself. And what I mean by that is obviously, you know, you have parents. I have two great parents who helped me and have been here throughout the whole journey. But on a day-to-day basis, living in a whole different state by yourself, you really have yourself, which means a lot of the decisions you make are yours and they reflect you and they affect you, you know? So I would say just remembering that when it comes to friends, when it comes to just people, like on a day-to-day basis, you go to class by yourself, you pay for things by yourself, you know what I mean? Like everything is kind of on you. So it's like, just remember that college is your experience and you should have fun and you should do the things you want to do, because at the end of the day, you're going to be walking the stage by yourself. You're going to go on your course of life by yourself. So I would just I learned a lot of like self goals and like being more selfish with myself and just, sorry, I like kicked the setup, but I would just say, do you girl. That's the biggest lesson I learned. When I was in high school, I did not do me enough. I did not blend this right here, but I did not do me enough, and that was the problem. I'd be too worried about other people's, you know, course of life. I was, not now, but you know, just like helping others. And sometimes you can't help other people. Sometimes you can't be there for others because they don't be there for you. So I would say the biggest lesson I learned is just remember that you have yourself. Okay, the next question is, a lot of these questions are kind of like a little similar, but this question says, where do you see yourself in 5 to 10 years down the road? So in 5 years, really in like 4.5 years, I'll be 25, but we'll just say in 5 years, I'll be 25 years old. In 10 years, I'll be 30. Ew, I'll be 30. I would say in 5 to 10 years, obviously graduated college, living in Florida, traveling a lot, and definitely like owning my own fashion house in Europe and just living a good life. I don't know. As far as like, I don't really see, in 5 years, I will still be single because, I mean, I don't know. I think life is better when you're alone, honestly. And yeah, I just see myself being really successful, being an entrepreneur, and living my life, doing what I want, not having a job. I don't want a job. Obviously, being an entrepreneur is a job. But I'm literally so tired of working. I'm so tired of trying to make time for my job into my life, and it's not working out. So I would say that I'm gonna be an entrepreneur in 5 to 10 years. I'm gonna be a college graduate. I'm gonna live in Florida, in like Brickell, Miami. I'm gonna have my own fashion house, and I'm gonna be able to do what I want. And the things that I want to do in life is obviously travel, but also like I just want to be able to get up at 5, 6 in the morning, walk my dog. That's another thing. I see myself having a dog, and living in a condo, and just, you know, going to Pilates classes, having green smoothies, doing YouTube, being a successful YouTuber, and just the overall, like, I don't want to say influencer, but just being able to, like, you know, just be a baddie, dress nice, you know, be a fashion inspiration for others. So really just being up in life. Like, that's really my biggest goal, is just to have a good life, live a good life, and be a good person. And also just like being around my parents, being able to go home more, being able to travel and buy my parents things and buy luxury things and drive a nice car. That's definitely what I'm thinking. I don't know if anybody's gonna ask me. I don't know if that's one of the questions, but my dream car, y'all, it used to be a Mercedes G-Wagon, literally from the time I was like probably in middle school to like last year. But now my dream car is a Mercedes-Benz AMG GLE 53. Probably gonna get it in black. And I want like a big body sit up high car. That's the type of car I want. But yeah, I just see myself being successful and being happy and self-driven and self-aware in 5 to 10 years. So my girl Kay actually asked me, where do you see yourself in 5 years? But I just answered that question. So I'm gonna answer the other question she asked me, which is, what motivates you? I would say my parents, honestly. My parents motivate me a lot to, I would say, finish college. I think if I didn't have my parents to, and it's not even sometimes that, it's just their self-motivation. Oh, by the way, y'all, I'm slacking. This is the Laura Mercier setting powder in translucent, medium, deep. So I really like this stuff. Aaliyah's Face told me that you take the excess and you pat it in your hand. So that's what I'm gonna do, because we live by Aaliyah's Face. But I would say it's not always necessarily that people motivate me and, give me encouraging words. I would just say that I know that my parents spend thousands of dollars for me to go to school. So I feel like it's important for me to get up on time, go to class, walk to class, do my homework, go to tutoring, have a tutor, you know what I mean? Take my laptop to work. Like, I do that almost every day. I take my laptop to work almost every day, and I do my homework, or I am editing my video. And then second, I would say I motivate myself, because every day, even though I have other goals and I know other people want me to reach other goals, and I know so many of my family members are cheering me on, to finish college, to be a good person, to learn from my mistakes, I would say I motivate myself, because every day I get up and I know what I want to achieve. I know I'm trying to go to the gym. I know I'm trying to, make money. I know I'm trying to get my homework done. So yeah, and I would say other people motivate me too. And another person that motivates me is Aaliyah's Face. If you guys don't know who Aaliyah's Face is, she's my favorite YouTuber. Go check her out. I guess I'll just restart my clip. Anyways, before my dad interrupted, this is my mom, you guys. She's what motivates me. My mom sends me a lot of encouraging messages, and honestly, most importantly, I would say God motivates me. Prayer motivates me. Getting up every day, when I wake up, I make my bed, I pray. When I go to bed, I pray. That's my dad, you guys. Looking crazy. But I would say God motivates me a lot, because I feel like these past 2 years have been a learning curve for me. Moving to a different state, leaving some of my friends behind, losing some friends. I would say that motivates me. God has touched my life a lot these past couple of years. I mean, always, obviously, but I feel like I've really, 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 really had a connection with God. Especially when I moved to college. Like I said, you only have yourself. So I feel like it's important to have a relationship with God, or, I believe in God. Y'all, if you believe in something else, or, I just think it's important to be in touch with what you believe in, and to pray and to be grateful for everything that you receive, and waking up, and, being grateful that your parents woke up, and, that your life, every day that you get to do something new and you get to achieve your goals. That's what motivates me, is getting up every day and being like, okay, what am I going to do today? What do I need to accomplish? What is going to make me feel good? What is going to make me feel like my day is complete? That is what motivates me. So that was a really good question, Kay. Shout out my girl, Kay, y'all. Tell her she needs to start her YouTube, because she's amazing, and you guys would love to see her on YouTube. So that's what I would say. A lot of things motivate me. My parents, myself, God first, the people around me. My friends motivate me sometimes. I have, some great friends who have really instilled a hustle in me. Mia, Abby, Allie have all instilled a hustle in me. Marcel, my friends back home, Ava, Ronnie. Ronnie also has a YouTube, y'all. Ronalynn Lofton. She's based in Arizona. She does lashes. My friends are all go-getters, and I feel like they have instilled a really, really great hustle in me. My friend T, my friend Rod, my friend Ember, all of my really great friends, Vegas and Arizona, that work hard. T and Rod are DJing. They're doing some really great things, and I'm just really proud of all my friends, and I feel like they motivate me. A lot of people motivate me. By the way, this is the Knicks. Bear with me. We're going to get some more today, because, y'all, it's foaming. It's not really doing nothing, but we're going to make it work. But, yeah, that's the answer to that question. I know it's kind of a long one, but, a lot of things motivate me. Someone said, where are you from and how old are you? So originally I'm from Dallas, Texas. I was born there. And then I moved to Arizona, and I went to school there. I went to high school there. That's where some people who watch me know me from. And then from Arizona, I moved here. So I always say I'm from Dallas, because all of my family lives in Dallas. My parents met in Dallas. My parents lived there for a long time. My dad was stationed there. And then we moved to Arizona. If you guys didn't know, my dad is in the military. So that's also influenced my course of life. And back to the other question, yeah, my dad motivates me. Me and my dad have spent a lot of time in life together. And, you always want your parents to see you succeed. So I feel like my dad has very much been hard on me a lot in life, and I feel like it's made me a great person. I feel like if I was, not to say like raised like other people, but the way that I see other people in life, and the way that I see people act, and people treat other people, I just feel like that's just not something that's what's the word, like, we don't do that in my family. We don't do that. The people around me don't do that. They don't treat people wrong. So I feel like my parents, are what motivate me. Back to the other question. But anyways, yeah, so to answer, I answered 2 questions in one. But yeah, so where I'm from, originally from Dallas, moved to Arizona, and I am 20 years old. And my birthday is March 3rd. So yeah, I'm a big Pisces. If y'all couldn't tell, look at my mom in the back. She knows I'm a Pisces at heart. There's nothing else in this world that I am but a Pisces. And everybody around me knows that. So, yeah, my birthday is March 3rd. I'm 20 years old. I'll be 21 in March. But, y'all, I could really wait. I'm really not stressing being 21. I feel like everything that I do at 20, I can do at 21. When you live a blessed, good life. And I know y'all about to roast me because I got this Android. Mom, what phone you got?
That's the Galaxy.
Oh, well, it's still an Android.
Yeah.
An Android is anything that's not an iPhone, queen.
I don't want iPhone spying on me.
She don't want an iPhone because she thinks people are gonna spy on her. Okay, so he also said, when we gonna collab? We need to. I already told y'all go tap in with him. His name is Hefe's Laboratory on Instagram. He has an amazing clothing brand called No Seams. And yeah, you let me know because you asked me to model some of your clothes. I'm ready. So let's do it. But yeah, he's really amazing. He's from Houston. Y'all go tap in with him. I'll have everybody's links down below so that y'all can, you know, see everybody, fill everybody brands out. And yeah, my friend Allie, she also owns a lash business and she's got a couple other things under her belt. So her brand is called Allie Minx. So I've got a lot of great friends who got a lot of great businesses. So I'm gonna put them all down below. But when we gonna collab, you let me know because I know you be busy. You be living a whole bunch of lives. I be living a whole bunch of lives. So I'm ready. I'm ready to collab. I'm ready. Y'all are not ready for this winter content that we about to produce. So I'm just so excited. So yeah. What's my full government? I don't even know if I'm gonna answer that question. We'll come back to that question. My mom said don't. If you could live anywhere and money isn't a problem, where would you go? Well, let me tell y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all exactly where I would go. I would go to Florida, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because obviously when I move to Florida, money is not gonna be a problem because I'm not moving to Florida without money. So I would say that's where I would go. If I was speaking, I know people are gonna be like, you would stay in America, da, 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 da. But look, y'all, I just want y'all to trust the process because the makeup came out good. I definitely want to like have a condo, house, townhouse, whatever in the States, and then travel a lot outside of the country. I don't know. I think, you know where I would probably go to Puerto Rico because if you guys didn't know, I am Puerto Rican and Black, and I love Puerto Rico. So maybe I would live in Puerto Rico if money wasn't an issue. Or Europe. Like I said, I am in love with the European culture, with the European dream. So maybe I would live in London. So I'm gonna say if I had money and it wasn't a problem, I would go to either Brickell, Miami, I would go to London, or I would live in Puerto Rico. Those are the 3 places that I would go. Okay, next question is, what's stopping you from reaching your potential? What's stopping me, I would say, is me sketching. I have stopped sketching. I've stopped really journaling. So those are things I need to tap back into. And I would say, honestly, editing. Editing takes a long time, and I'm really have some great stuff coming for y'all. After this video, the travel with me is going to be dropping. It's going to be me going to Arizona, going to go see the Dallas Cowboys play, seeing some old friends, hanging out with my parents. And it's going to have this LA vlog in there, so I'm really excited about that. And I've done a lot of work. It's gonna be like a weekly vlog, and I'm actually coming out with a series. It's gonna be called Life Lately, and it's just gonna be like longer vlogs, basically detailing what my week is gonna be involving. So I would say sometimes my thoughts, sometimes my confidence, and the way that I guess I think about life sometimes stops me. So I would say the biggest things I'm doing to reach my potential are being consistent, being happy, loving myself, and editing my videos. As far as school, I would say what's stopping me from reaching my potential, I would say nothing now. I would say in the past, my focus, my I guess having too much free time, those are all things that I feel like were stopping me. But now I feel like I have a lot more focus, and I feel like I don't even hang out with people like that. I hang out with my friends from time to time, but I like actually put way too much. Like, I don't know if y'all can see that right there, but I put like way too much bake right there. But we're gonna fix it, don't worry. But yeah, I would say a lot of things, you know, can factor into me not reaching my potential. But I feel like this winter, I'm about to really, really, really get in my bag. And I really wanted to drop some clothing pieces this winter. But I think that I'm just going to wait until next winter, because that's when I want my first drop to be, because I'm such more of like a fall winter dressing person. I feel like in the summer you just dress basic, you know what I mean? At least for me. But I feel like in the winter is when I really pop my, for real. So yeah, okay. The next question is, how is college life in oh my god. I would say the next question, what am I saying? Oh my god. Okay, the next question is, how is college life in Vegas, and do you miss Arizona? College life in Vegas is fun. For the most part, like, I feel like it's fun to a certain extent. We definitely have like a different college experience, and I feel like if you were to, sorry, I'm not in the middle of the frame, sorry. If you were to go to like ASU or Stanford, or if you were to go to Oregon, like, it's not really like that. Our student body isn't like super interactive. Like, they'll definitely pop out for a game or two, but they're not gonna sit up here and like paint their face, and, you know, we have like tailgates sometimes, but it's not like huge student life, campus life. It's more of like, you know, like when we party, like we have more like kickbacks and stuff like that. We tend to throw our parties in condos, hotels, on the strip, stuff like that. Like, we just have kind of like a different experience. Like, our football games are at the Allegiant Stadium, which is where the Raiders play. So I would just say, like, we have kind of a different, like, I don't want to say luxurious experience, but more like, we definitely have, you know, some good things going for us going to UNLV. But I would say a lot of people think that it's not hard. It's definitely hard. If you're pursuing a business degree, if you're pursuing a nursing degree, if you're pursuing any science degree, any engineering degree, any architecture degree, those are all really, really hard majors at UNLV, and they're hard to get into. So I would say a lot of people underestimate UNLV as a school. They think it's just a party school, but I'm like, most of the time there really don't even be parties. There don't even be stuff to do. I would say Vegas sometimes gets a little boring. That's why I prefer to, look, there we go. I had to like get that stuff off my chin. I prefer to go out other places. Like, I really like going out in Miami, or I like going out in Arizona. Or yeah, I use my lash brush. Oh well, I don't care. But yeah, do I miss Arizona? No, I really don't. For certain aspects, I would say, like, going to go see my friends, like when I go see Ronnie and Ava, or even just some of my other friends, you know, Anthony and, you know, some of my family members. I don't really have much family, honestly, like at all. Like, I think I only have my uncle's family. Like, that's the only like related family that I have in Arizona. All of my family lives in Texas. But I would say I miss it for certain things. Like, I miss the Mexican culture. I miss the food. I miss the elotes. I miss the, you know, shops and stuff like that sell, like, you know, the elotes and the fresas con crema and, like, you know, all of that stuff. But I really don't miss the drama. I don't miss many people from my high school. I don't miss the way of living. I don't miss the way that people act and how, just a lot of the bad friendships I had. I don't miss any of that. I feel like I've met, you know, kind of, like, I've met better friends in Vegas. But I think that the friends that I still have in Arizona, like, literally the 2 or 3 friends that I do have, I love to death. And I value them. I have some friends, like my friend Isabel, who I've been friends with for like almost 7 years now. I have not seen her probably in like 6-7 months, but it's like me and her are still so close. And she goes to the U of A. I love her to death. She just got into nursing school, so y'all go give her a round of applause. She just got into nursing school at the U of A in Tucson, and I'm so proud of her. She works really hard. She works 7 days a week to make that happen. And, you know, I haven't seen her in a long time, but it doesn't take away from the friendship that we have. And I feel like those are the things that I miss, you know, in Arizona, is my friends who knew me when I was little, when I was, you know, just me. They know me as my raw self. So I do miss that. I miss seeing my parents a lot. Like, sometimes I wish my parents lived in Vegas. But I mean, they live really close. They live only in the state over. But I just feel like I miss certain aspects, but I don't miss Arizona itself. I like going out there and, you know, having a weekend, but like, I don't think that I would really ever live in Arizona, honestly. So yeah. The next question is actually from Mia, and she said, what is your favorite and least favorite thing about college? My favorite thing about college is being able to meet people from different places, living on my own. I don't know. I mean, I guess just living life. I don't know. Like, college is kind of like a bittersweet thing. Like, it's just a lot of work, but it's really fun. So I would just say, you know, enjoying the little moments where you get to, you know, go to the games and go to social events and meet people. That's like my favorite part of college. I think it's really good, and I feel like being in Vegas is such a good city to meet people, and it's really fun. So I would say that's like my favorite thing about it, is meeting people and being on campus and going to social events, and that's my favorite thing. My least favorite thing, I would say, is walking to campus. I absolutely hate it. Sometimes I wish that I had a scooter, but I don't want to get a scooter because I feel like I'm like, I don't want to keep it in my room. Like, I don't want to keep my scooter in my room. I don't want it to take up space. And I just feel like sometimes you kind of like look funny being on a scooter. Like, you look kind of corny sometimes being on a scooter, but but I feel like I hate walking. I live on the edge of campus, so I feel like it just always takes so long to get where I'm going. Especially, I'm like trying to get this to work, y'all, but it's not working. I have, most of my classes are in the business school or the hospitality hall, which is in the middle of campus, which every day is like a 20-minute walk, which I know people who go to like U of A and like ASU who are on like actual huge campuses. or, you know, taking the bus and like doing 30-45 minute walks. But it is just so hot in Vegas to the point where like 20 minutes you're already sweating, you're already not feeling good, don't want to go, gotta cross the street. Just, it's just too much. Like I really don't like it. Okay, there we go, y'all. Oh my god, finally. Yeah, this spray is not messing with me today. Okay, guys, so for the last question, I asked my mom what the last question should be because I didn't realize I was on the last question when I answered Mia's question. But my mom said, what do you think your purpose is in life? Right, Mom? That's what you said?
Yeah.
Okay, so I would say, my dad's watching me, y'all. Y'all want to see my dad? Being a hater in the back, looking swole, looking like a swole tick. I would say my purpose in life is, look, now he about to walk right here, right when I start recording the video. Go.
Our purpose in life is being late. We're supposed to be on the road already.
Anyways, my purpose in life, if y'all didn't know, I was born on 3303. He just loves bothering me, you guys. So I was born on 3303. And I feel like after I moved, like I said, when I moved to college and stuff like that, and I feel like I got really in touch with God, I feel like I learned that like my purpose is to be, I would say, educated and just to be happy. And I feel like I am my own kind of angel in a way, and I feel like my purpose is to really, I don't know, I'm not gonna sit here and say that like I know my full purpose in life at 20 years old, but I would say as of right now, I feel like it's just being happy and to help others and to bring God into other people's lives and to just make other people happy and make myself happy. Like, I would say that's the real answer. I don't really know what my purpose is yet, but if I did have a purpose, I would say, I guess, just living through God and being happy. Trying to see how I feel about the situation, y'all. If y'all only knew, people are so funny to me. Because it's like, why not just be honest? Why not just, you know, be a good person? But it's okay because I'm really like about to be up. I'm already up, but I'm really about to be up. And it's gonna be so funny. But that's my little rant. We're about to start my hair, y'all, because my parents left me. And they were just doing a lot in my video. So yeah. But I love my parents. They're not getting the vision yet. My parents always knew I wanted to do YouTube, but my parents don't like to be on camera, so it'd be a funny thing all the time. But my parents love me. They support me. They watch, you know, the 2 videos I have out right now. They watch those. They critiqued me. They give me advice. I really can't see my hair, so I'm like, okay, now somebody's at the door.
Oh, sorry.
Hi.
Hi.
Just give us like 10 minutes.
Ah, okay. Sorry.
No, you're okay. I'm like roughly doing my hair because this freaking mirror that I have won't stay up. Like, can you just, there we go. Perfect. But yeah, so I'm just like doing my hair real quick. I don't even have any more questions to really answer because I answered like all of the ones that I kind of wanted to answer. I had some other ones, but it was like, one of them was like, what's your full government? I'm not telling you guys my full government. Obviously, you guys know my first and middle name, which is Hayley Chanel, but I'm not gonna if you know my last name, which obviously you guys are gonna actually know my last name eventually, because I am about to drop my clothes and stuff like that, and it's gonna be named after me. So, but I appreciate you guys and like asking me questions and stuff like that. And I would say honestly, my favorite question that I got asked was advice on guys leading girls on. I feel like that was a really good question. I feel like we don't really talk about that enough, and I feel like a lot of girls really don't be like knowing what to do. And I feel like sometimes it just comes from experience. Like sometimes you only know what to do from experience in those situations. But shoot, who cares? Honestly, I've learned like really who cares about people and how people feel about you, because if you don't feel good about yourself, then you can't be with anybody. You can't pursue things with other people if you don't have confidence, if you're insecure, if you have negative thoughts, which are all things I've had in the past. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's just one of those things, like in order to not be led on and not let people in your life that don't mean you any good, you have to be in touch with yourself. And obviously bad people will always arise. Bad people will always be around in your life, because you know this world is controlled by bad people. But I feel like, what y'all think of the difference? I'm about to have my mom take my pictures. I know she's gonna be complaining. My parents think I'm like a very extra person, which is correct. But I'm not like extra by, like I'm not forcefully extra. I'm just me. And my parents think I'm extra. They think like, oh my God, you always want to take pictures. You're always vlogging. You're always this. But it's like, I genuinely enjoy vlogging. I genuinely enjoy just, you know, being in the moment, taking pictures and stuff like that. So, and it's so funny because I really don't take, like a lot of stuff I don't show y'all, but I'm trying to be a good content creator, and I love filming and I love everything, so I'm happy to do it. But apparently I'm extra because I do those things. That's fine. Look at this side compared to this side, so we gotta redo this side. I'm gonna come back to y'all when we finish the hair, and then we gonna pick out the outfit, and then we gonna be ready to go. Okay, y'all, so I'm about to show y'all my outfit for the day that I'm thinking this long sleeve zip up type bodysuit, and then I'm thinking this Las Vegas hat. I know I'm in LA, but I don't care. I thought this hat would go so cute. It looks like this. And then I'm gonna wear my New Balances. Y'all know I've been living for these New Balances, and I actually got them for free because I used to work at New Balance in my past life. So I'm about to do that, and then I'm gonna throw on some crew socks with it, and then I think I'm just going to keep this purse. I'm just gonna keep this purse like and wear it like that, because I feel like I'm going shopping, so I don't like to like be holding things while I'm going shopping. So yeah, let's change, and then I'm gonna show y'all the outfit, and then we gonna get ready to go, because obviously y'all saw my parents left me, so we gotta wrap this thing up. Okay, you guys, so I have my outfit on, but I just don't know whether or not I should like put on my hat. Oh, the hat's kind of cute. The hat's kind of cute. What y'all think? I feel like a baddie. I feel like a certified baddie, y'all. I feel like the hat is cute. Like, this bodysuit is so funny because it'd be like, y'all, I had to use the restroom before I changed into it, because when you have to go to the restroom, this is like such a hassle to like get on and off. I'm pretty sure I have everything in here. And then I'm just gonna grab my comb, and then I have my chapstick again, the Vaseline cocoa butter. This is also cocoa butter. So I'm just gonna apply this really quick, and then we're gonna be ready to go. I like the outfit. I'm about to grab my sweater. I already know my parents gonna be like, your outfit, da, 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 da. Which my mom loves my style though, honestly. So yeah. So and then I got my brush, y'all. I need to also grab, this is just a jacket. I'm just gonna bring this just because it might rain. But I'm gonna bring this other cord just because I think the car only has USB, so I'm not gonna get caught lacking because I've been filming this video all day. So my phone is on 30% or whatever it's on. And then I'm just gonna put on my scent for the day, and then we're gonna be ready to go. Okay, so for the scent, I'm gonna be wearing Bulgari first, and then I'm gonna spray a little bit of my Sol de Janeiro 62 perfume in pistachio and caramel, salted caramel. I'm gonna zip this up a little. But yeah, so and then I'm just gonna let it soak in, and then I'm gonna spray this. This is also, this stuff is like also a hair mist. So yeah. Okay, you guys. So I am fully dressed and ready to go. My hat says Las Vegas on it, and it's from the Fantastic Swap Meet. Y'all know my necklace is from Forever 21. This jumpsuit, it's just a long sleeve, goes all the way down to my ankles. Jumpsuit, it's from Pretty Little Thing. My bag is from H&M, and then my shoes are just New Balances, and then I have some crew socks. I need to like actually fix them a little, crinkle them a little. But yeah, this is the fit. I really like it, and I'm excited to go take on today. So thank you guys for joining me in this get ready with me. I know it's a little bit hectic because we had some people in the room with us, but I hope you guys enjoyed it, and stay tuned for my travel with me vlog. And love yourself, girl or guy. Love yourself, stay true to yourself, live your life, and know that, you know, you got to do everything in your power to be cute, to be successful, to be great. So I love you guys so much for watching, and I hope y'all enjoyed this video. And if y'all want to see more Chit Chat Get Ready With Me's, let me know, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Bye.
You're not a garden girl. Don't act like I'm your man. You just